Yeah.
Test.
The other one. Try.
Test. Can you hear?
Try.
Can you hear now? Is that
No.
good? No? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's fine. Is that test?
No.
Yeah, you can see you should speak through the mic. You should see the bar move.
So it's not
Wait,
working
wait.
on that.
Let me try.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just.
Right, test.
Yeah, as long as they start streaming
Okay.
the recording and the mics are muted.
Yeah, it's on.
Bar
It's
move.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Cool. Fine. A little bit of technical difficulty there, but we're back on Wednesdays, More Than Modern, Road to Greg Games Invitational 2018. My name's James Church Morley. We've got a special treat for you this evening. We've kicked Mick out. We've brought in one of the local superstars. We've got Greg Games 2017 Invitational 5th to 6th place finisher, Ilham.
Yeah.
How
What's
you
up?
doing?
I'm good.
In the booth, stepping in for Mick.
Yeah.
An upgrade, I would say.
An upgrade.
An upgrade
Wow.
on Mick.
That's
Gonna-
good to hear.
Going to bring some technical insight, which is sorely lacking on our Wednesday cast normally.
I see.
Yeah, we normally just get bored and talk about the weather.
Right.
You-
Right.
You don't seem impressed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a match between Murali, Narayanan and Ike Buntan. Murali's playing Tron.
Mm.
You can see we jumped in turn 2. We've got C2 Tron piece already, and Ike Boon looks like he's playing blue-white control. I see a set of the record.
I think it's playing Jeskai.
playing Jeskai.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
yeah,
Falls
okay,
in
so
his
see,
hand,
okay.
yeah, electrolyze.
Okay, so Jeskai
Mm.
for Ike Boon, and he's it looks like a end of turn opt there, or main phase opt in fact.
Mm.
So I'd ask you this question straight out there early. Who do you like in this matchup between the Tron deck, which looks like Eldrazi Tron, a deck that hasn't seen play since early 2017, and Jeskai Control?
Okay, personally, I like to be on the blue side.
Okay.
Yeah, since I've played blue white before for the invitationals,
Mhm.
and I've no. After the invitational, so this is an SQ. I played blue white, and I did pretty well.
Okay.
Top 4, top 8.
Okay.
I can't remember. And yeah, I feel like if it's a blue white versus Eldrazi Tron, I'll be on the blue white side. But if it's just Sky versus Eldrazi Tron, I'll lean towards the Eldrazi Tron side.
Okay, and why is that? Do you just think that what is it, like the third color stretching the land base, or just a diversity of threats?
Number one is you need more shocks.
Okay.
Second is you are more of a what do you call it? Like a reactive, more reactive
Okay.
as the Jeskai instead of like
Mhm.
more proactive. Let's say like if you play blue white, you can slam G's and
Mhm.
don't care about anything else.
Yep.
So, really.
Okay.
Unless if this one you need to be more reactive.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So, Eldrazi Tron was like a big player in the modern metagame for a while.
Mm.
I'm going to say last year. Last spring/summer.
Mm.
People were really excited about Thought-Knot Seers. They were really excited about Reality Smasher, which we can see
Mm,
already got
mm.
in hand. This deck runs Chalice of the Void as a 4 in the main deck.
Mm.
And then it sort of, people took Tron and they went, well, I mean, that's fine, but I don't really want to cast, like, Thought-Knot Seers. I instead want to cast Karn, and I want to cast Ulamog, and I want to cast Ugin. And we've seen Eldrazi Tron just sort of fall away ever since that point. Do you think it's, why do you think that is? Do you think it's still a bit slow, or do you think it's just the metagame's changed and it doesn't favour Eldrazi Tron as much anymore?
I think there's quite a few points here. One is that as the sets goes bigger,
Yep.
there are more cards printed, and modern is such a what do you call aggro format? What's the right word?
It's quite a linear format.
Linear format. So Eldrazi Tron doesn't provide that that kind of the kind of explosive. Sometimes you can
Yep.
have the explosive draws, but you are doing yourself a disservice if you are playing a fair deck,
Yep.
but you don't have the explosiveness of some other deck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
compared to some other deck.
yeah, so we've seen, for example, like the new hotness in Modern, right? But decks that are relatively well established are the Hollow One decks, which can just sometimes just do 2 4/4s on turn 1, and then you're just like, okay, well that was fun. I played Modern, that was great. You know, you have Dredge decks, which historically been a little bit slow, but now they have Creeping Chill, they come back around. We saw at the Pro Tour we had the like Vengevine Stitcher Supply deck, which like with Bridge from Below, that is just incredible. I just make some zombies, I'll make some more zombies, I'll Vengevine, you're dead on turn 2. Like these decks are so fundamentally, you know, they're basically, you just play with yourself.
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
just go,
yeah.
oh, you want to interact, that's cool. I'm not interested in that. I'm just gonna do my thing, and if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
stop me, good. If you can't, don't. And you see like there's a bit of a, you know, a dichotomy as well, is that people have moved to blue-white control, which is obviously like the other spectrum, right? It's just this really reactive deck that hopes to be able to like go, well, I got answers for all your threats, and then I'll turn the corner, and yeah.
So yeah, I think you can probably see it in Legacy now. Like there's two spectrum of the format of the meta, like very aggressive decks or very linear decks, and very controlish decks with Brainstorm as its key, which is blue miracles. And I think Modern is going towards that way.
Yep.
Very linear and very control, and the mid-range decks will not. I would say will not be existent anymore.
Okay.
I would say that in the near future, but hope not. I would say.
Yeah, I think you know, we saw for ages like Jund is the mid-range that people love playing, and like Abzan to a certain extent. They're like, you know, these decks that are fair. Like Jund is just a pile of good cards. The best cards in green, white, and black, green, red, and black, and you just play them. And you go, well, that's right. Like Tarmogoyf's like a 5/6. Liliana, Dark Confidence is going to draw me some cards. They don't actually work together. Whereas you can see in the Eldrazi deck, like everything's super cohesive. Like I'm going to go Eldrazi Temple, cheat on my mana, Thought Not Seer turn 2 or turn 3, then Reality Smasher. Like it's a very like well-oiled machine.
I think this game, I think it's mainly over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see Murley just go, yeah, I've got the second Reality Smasher.
He doesn't even tap for the using Cavern of Souls.
No. He's,
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Not playing around Force of Will.
Yeah. Not in this format. Not yet.
Yeah.
Soon. But yeah. And yeah, we saw Murley had 2 Chalice of the Voids in hand there. Is that one of the cards you're looking to sideboard out if you're the Eldrazi Tron player, do you think? Obviously, he's going to be on the draw now in game 2.
No, I'll keep the Chalice.
Okay.
Because the removal. Let me think about it. 4, 2. Yeah, because Jeskai has a lot of twos and ones, and Chalice and in for 2, Chalice for 1. That's what you want in this game.
Okay.
Also, the Jeskai deck doesn't run the Terminus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Of course.
it'll be hard for them to like tap up for the Supreme Verdict and then we untap and slam a Jace. You can't do that, I think, in Jeskai.
Yeah, and it's interesting that, you know, for a long time Terminus was like a legacy card. It's like, oh, I'll just use Sensei's Divining Top, or and I'll try and set up my Terminuses that way, and then I'll Entreat the Angels, and there was that Blue-White Miracles deck that was floating around Legacy for ages. And no one really played it in Modern. And then the Blue-White controls gradually started adopting, like, oh, it's a 1-of. Oh, it's a 2-of. Oh, I'm playing 4 main deck.
Nope,
Yeah,
it's 4.
I'm playing 4 straight Terminus main deck, and sometimes... but that's the answer. If someone goes, I'm going to make 7 zombies off a Bridge from Below on turn 3, what's the answer? Terminus. Top.
Yeah.
I'm going to play, you know, I'm going to go Matter Reshaper into Thought Not Seer into Reality Smasher. What's the answer?
Terminus.
Yeah, so it's interesting how the blue-white control decks, the earlier iterations are like, yeah, I might play that, but maybe I won't. And now they're like, no, I'm fully committed. But that's what you lose when you play Jeskai. You get more Lightning Bolts and Electrolyzes. I don't know what the compelling reason is to play Jeskai over
if you see that if you see that the meta is more towards creature combo decks, like the
Mhm.
Abzan, what's it called? The Abzan,
Yeah, like Collector's Company.
Abzan
Vizier of
Coco,
Sands,
Coco.
Yeah.
What's the other card? Spirits.
Oh yeah, Spirits. Yeah.
Spirits. You can play. You should play Jeskai over Blue-White.
Mm-hmm.
But now, since the meta is more towards like Dredge,
Mhm.
and then Eldrazi Tron, you might want to be on the Blue-White side because you have the Terminus package.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, I think Ibun did play Blue-White before.
Okay.
I mean, he built a Blue-White. I think he don't like it because it's too what's it called? It's too non-reactive.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and yeah, it's quite yeah. He's just like, well, you know, Steam Vents is getting reprinted, so we'll
yeah.
pick some of those up. Like,
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
up some electrolyzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got like a couple of lightning bolts floating
Mm,
around. I mean,
mm.
you know, everyone at this point must have lightning bolts. Just been reprinted so many times. Just made a Jeskai deck, and it's yeah. I'm interested to so I was for a long time I was thinking about building an Eldrazi Tron deck,
Mm.
and the problem is the Chalice of the Voids are really expensive.
Mm.
And now I feel like it's come and gone. Like it's too
Yeah,
late. It's
yeah.
too late in the day now. It's like that's past me. I have, you know, all of the Eldrazi from Oath of the Gatewatch.
Yeah.
Just sitting there,
Oh, yeah.
sad because they're never gonna get played. They're just gonna.
I mean, you can always buy Ancient Tomb plus City of Traitors and play it in Legacy.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's
Yeah.
much cheaper than buying like. Well, Ancient Tomb just announces a reprint in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
new
yeah.
Master set. City of Traitors on the reserve list, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll touch on the new Master set later.
Sure.
Get your take on it as we go. Do you think that there's a big difference for Ike Boone here being on the play rather than being on the draw?
No difference. He'll be facing an uphill battle
Okay.
for this matchup.
Okay.
Maybe 5% more like advantage wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess
But I don't see him doing what do you call like the advantage bar like goes towards him. No, I can't see that.
we haven't
happening.
invested in that technology.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
advantage of our technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next year, maybe next year.
Next year,
Well, I'm not promising anything.
maybe
I'm not
invitationals we do.
Yeah,
that.
maybe,
Maybe.
and we'll get like 3D holograms and yeah, you know,
Okay.
like a deck list on screen.
Oh,
So
okay,
I
okay.
don't know. I'm saying all these things. None of them are going to come true, obviously. But, we did have deck lists at last year's invitational, though. We did have deck lists, which was a pleasant change.
Really?
Normally, we just speculate.
Oh, I think it's we printed the deck list
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the face and the name, right?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Which was useful for me. trying to
Okay, okay.
identify people in
Okay.
the shop. It was yeah, it was good. It was good.
But you're regular, so
A regular
Yeah.
ish.
regular.
Regular behind the screen.
I see.
Yeah, not man of the people interacting.
Man of the people.
No, I'm
Is
not.
that like a meme?
No, it's almost
Oh, man
certainly
of
not.
culture.
No, almost certainly not one of those either.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a regular guy
Okay.
talking on a Wednesday evening in Singapore.
Okay.
So yeah. And
So yeah, well, I think both players mulligan to 6.
yeah. And it's interesting because you know this Eldrazi deck has so many ways of punishing you that a mulligan to 6 sometimes if they just go Eldrazi Temple, or Thornless here, there's not much you can do about that. It has such explosive draws, or it has something like a Cavern of Souls or Chalice of the Void. It can really punish you. I know we're going to see it all on Ulamog there. Thornless here, 1 land. Murali there.
I'll keep. I'm on a draw. I mean, if I'm morally, I'll keep.
You keep it?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah, and just try and... Did you say if that's not a land, I just push it? Pretty
Yeah.
You can see a Scalding Tarn. Oh, there
Oh
it is.
my
He
God.
just rips it. He just rips it.
Yeah.
No pressure. Expedition map there for Murali.
Way too easy, man.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
just a prey off the top of the deck. And Ike Boone. So this is a good answer as well. One of the new cards. I see a Settle the Wreckage in Ike Boone's hand. Murali saw it last game, so he's not going to be scared by it. But it's a that and Field of Ruin are like the 2 big additions to Modern from Ixalan. The blue-white control decks. Actually playing both of them, right? Because blue-white control allows you to not play. You can play a load of basics. You can play Field of Ruin. And Settle the Wreckage, yeah, a bit of a nightmare. So targeting the player rather than targeting the creatures.
To be honest, I don't really like settle the wreckage in
You don't like it?
I don't like it in modern.
Okay.
Reason being is because again you're being too reactive.
Yep.
And sometimes the extra land helps your opponent more than more than you more than more than it helps you. But sometimes you can win the game on the spot. Let's say against the Hall 1 draws, like turn 2 for Hall 1 and then Fairy Phoenix and all those shenanigans, and then you have a turn 4 play, which is a setup where you win the game on the spot.
Yeah. It is it's an interesting thing, right? Because against some decks it's so potent, whereas against other decks it does
nothing. Yeah.
Or it's a 1-for-1, or not even a 1-for-1 because you give them a land. You just go, I'm going to exile. Your one creature.
Yeah.
And we took in modern a lot. It's not, some decks go wide, but a lot of decks go tall, right? They're just like, I'm going to make a 6/7 Tarmogoyf, and I'm going to attack you 2 to 3 times, and you're going to die. So yeah, sometimes it is just a 1-for-1 with the inexpensive 1-for-1 with the Tarmogoyf. And here we're going to see another expedition map. I'm really interested in getting Tron online, so he can play his Ulamog to cease his hunger and start eating.
I think if I have Tron, I'll play double Tortoise.
Okay.
That sounds good.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to have Tron presumably because he's going to. Yeah.
He rips the second
Obviously.
mine. Yeah.
He just get no sweat. Doesn't even sweat this.
Too easy for rolling, man.
He's just like heart of the cards. Don't use it all in round 1. Don't you need it in the not on a Wednesday evening. You need it in the high stakes tournaments. You need that potent draw power. Ike Boone. I think he played the Sacred Foundry untapped.
Yeah.
So to represent something, could be a cryptic, could be a Settle the Wreckage.
I can foresee a cryptic. I think it's a cryptic here. He will cryptic the first one, but he doesn't expect the second one.
See the second one coming.
Unless he doesn't have any cryptic.
So I think we're gonna see a cryptic here. And Ike Boone, interestingly, is playing a card from Guilds of Ravnica, Expansion Explosion. And that is the hybrid is it copy target instant sorcery spell with converted mana cost 4 or less.
Yep.
You may choose new targets, or the X blue red.
It's a Sphinx Ref.
Yeah, a Sphinx Revelation that deals damage rather than gains you life.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think that's.
Have you played this card on standard or draft?
No.
Okay.
Is it good?
You win the game.
Do you?
Yeah. Like you cast this card on draft. I mean, in draft you'll just win the game.
So what number do you need to cast it for in draft?
In draft, okay, both sides has like a I win the game on the spot.
Yeah.
And the expansion, if I'm not wrong, expansion is the right side.
Expansion is the left side. Yeah, expansion is the copy.
Okay, explosion for 3 or more will just win the game on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the magic number in Return to Ravnica block for toughness is 4. That if you have a 4 toughness creature, that blocks.
Yeah.
And then there's Doubter of Lights, the 4 black 4/5. It's just keyword.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But that's like a good block. It stops a lot of the 4/4s that are running around, like the Rosemane Centaurs and the Rhizome Lurchers, which are like if you have 2 creatures, it's fine. So yeah, no, I haven't played much. I haven't played any Guilds of Ravnica actually. Draft.
You should, man.
I've played on Arena.
That's different.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
It does not count.
You draft it. You draft it with a bot.
Awful.
I mean, it's okay. It's not awful. Like it's okay, but it's not the real.
Yeah.
The real experience.
So I think and on Arena the bots were broken for ages, so they would always push you into Dimir or.
Oh yeah.
So you just end up playing 7 Dimir mirror matches.
Yeah. Well, I think they fixed it.
I think they have, but it's there's no substitute for drafting with real people.
That's right.
The gathering part of Magic the Gathering is quite important as well, in my opinion.
I think game's over.
I think it is. It's just like, let me just choose which ones do I want to take.
Yeah, I'll take the double blue, white, the white one.
Yeah,
white and white. Cause there's no other way to kill this Ulamog, and other than Path to Exile.
Yep.
Or Jace Bounce, which is sounds horrible.
Jace, bounce it, cast
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah.
And Murley's like, that's a great idea, Ilum. I'm going to do exactly that because I know him. Playing around Path to Exile. Yeah, an uphill battle for Ike Boone here. He could go Lightning Bolt, play a land, Lightning Bolt, expansion, Lightning Bolt, and still not kill Ulamog.
Yeah.
And he's just going to get his library chewed up. So are you a big arena player? Have you played much arena?
No.
No.
I'm more of a what's called paper player.
Okay, okay.
Is that what you?
Yeah. Do you play Magic Online? Or
A bit.
a bit.
Yeah.
But you prefer? There's no substitute for.
For paper Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like sometimes when you play Magic Online or Magic Arena, you found one of those stack of cards and then you start shuffling it. Yeah. Do you get that feeling also?
Yeah, my wife makes me keep all my cards tucked away in the corner, like hiding in a box. So
Yeah.
It's just like, but I do understand the feeling for that.
I always do that. Like when I play Magic Online, it's just find some cards, flip.
Yeah. Helps you think, right?
Yeah.
Your skill is directly proportional to how quickly you can flick cards in your hand. I've got it down to a fine art. Still awful at Magic though. I'm going to see Ike Boone fetch up presumably a white source here. Hallowed Fountain. Yeah.
I'll just shock cause I'm dead next turn.
I think he's dead. He's dead a million different ways, right?
He's dead if he doesn't rip Path to Exile.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like
So
he's
playing it tapped. Yeah.
playing it tapped.
Yeah, I can see why. I think
He would be dead to the Mastery Shaper if he didn't play it tapped.
Yeah.
Although he can Lightning Bolt the Mastery Shaper, which is not ideal because he gives Murley a redraw off the top of the deck.
But you need to.
Yeah, you need
because you can't draw a Supreme Verdict because you don't have a double white.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll actually bolt the Material Shaper. If it's cascade into another Material Shaper, I'll bolt it again. And then
just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going. It's either I rip Path to Exile or I rip something else.
Yep, he's gonna.
Oh, I mean, if I don't rip
it's right there.
I'm right.
Just on the top of
That's
the
why
deck.
they pay me the big bucks, man.
Yeah, that's why how prescient of you. And there you go.
Will it be another one?
Does exactly the same thing.
Another one?
We need to have. If it's another one, no, it's
yeah.
a Relic of Genitus, which is also not good.
Yeah.
Vibing. We need to have a little look at the deck. Really. So just. Or are you from the future? Is that what that says?
Future Pro?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to be a Future Pro. What do we did now Pro?
Now Pro.
Now
yeah.
Pro. Present Pro. Yeah, I think it's tough. You need to rip off a Path to Exile here.
Yeah, he's gonna planes.
No,
and he's got
I
a
think
lightning.
he did.
He's got a lightning helix in hand.
Yeah.
I think is his last card.
Oh, so you can't actually copy a Helix.
But that
you gain 6.
You do gain 6.
Yeah.
Which is what I think he's gonna do. But that keeps him alive. He then loses. He goes down to 3 lands. So then next turn needs to draw both a land and a Supreme Verdict.
Yeah.
Which is not possible.
Yeah.
Unless he then. He can't even expansion. He can't even explosion for 1 to try and get the second draw, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they made the new split cards? If they made them fuse cards as well? It'd be so good. It'd be so good.
Please don't.
Do you not like fuse cards?
I don't like.
Wear and tear.
I don't like. I mean.
And another 20. Here we go. I think this is a formality at this point. Ike Boone's playing for the camera. He knows he's savouring his airtime.
Yeah.
Can you name any other fuse cards from Dragon's Maze? Apart from
Beck
and Call.
Beck and Call.
Yeah, apart from that one.
Yeah,
it's a struggle, isn't it? Wear and tear, Beck and Call.
I only know the playable ones, which is
the playable ones.
Yeah, which is only wear and tear if I'm not wrong. Wear and tear if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. And Beck and Call's in some sort of weird combo decks.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've got no idea what any of these Yeah, here we go, and that's he's like, you will die next turn because it's like you've had 3 hits from an Ulamog.
Is this?
Time reinforcements and just it's just that's fine.
I think the game's over.
And he had 2 cards left, no answers anyway, and that's it. We'll update the scores for posterity more than anything else.
Yeah.
So we've still got around 24 minutes on the round. It's quite a quick one in spite of what we saw. So I just wanted to touch quickly on the new master set that's been released recently called I wouldn't say Universal Masters. Is that right?
Some say it's unlimited master.
Unlimited Masters, Universal Masters.
No, it's called Ultimate Masters.
Ultimate Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, there we go. And it has some good cards in it.
Mm.
And the downside is it's very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your initial thoughts, reactions are to this set. It just looks like it's chocked full of reprints.
My personal opinion is that Wizards are doing this because they want to reprint all those staples from all the formats, EDH, Modern, Legacy, so that people get access to it easier. But the thing is, with price that range, right, like 345 per box.
Yeah.
345 US per box or 3.
Yeah, something like that. 340 around there. It's like $14 a pack.
Yeah, US, right? US.
Yeah, US. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it'll be accessible for people who needs it the most, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. There's always an interesting debate, right, about price of things and this, that, and the other. I guess the whole point is that I think of everything as like a demand and supply curve. So you're introducing more supply. So maybe the price goes down as long as demand stays. The question is, if you have loads of new people suddenly wanting to buy cards, it just reaches a new equilibrium and the price just doesn't really move that much. So there needs to be significant more like amount of supply, right?
Yeah.
So something like Noble Hierarch, which is a rare, only had a printing in I'm going to say Conflux. That's probably not right. Shards Valara or something.
Conflux and one of the MM sets.
MM23.
Yeah.
Super limited, so it didn't really help the supply part of it. But the demand for Noble Hierarch has skyrocketed in the past 2 years because it's in all of the Spirits decks. It's just like become a really modern staple. Who knew that being a less good Birds of Paradise makes it super expensive? I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. And you look at the cards that they've put in there. There's no white mythic. Do you know that? There's no white mythic. They just sold out entirely to the reprint. They're like, no white card is good enough to be a mythic.
I don't think they reveal everything though.
This is all the mythics.
This is all the mythics. They
mythics.
say this is all the mythics.
Yeah. There's no white cards. No white mythics.
Why?
So I don't know what that means for draft, or if this is even like a draftable format. Or
I don't think it's a draftable format because you open a box, and then there's the mythic topper.
Right.
Like there's no point in drafting this set, I would say, but I think this is targeted towards the collectors.
Yeah.
Like collectors will just pay money to get it done, to get it theirs. So I feel that if you're let's say you are a new player or a new modern player, new legacy player, you wanna get cards. Just buy your cards. Don't buy this.
Yeah, of course. That's always right. You never buy it.
Yeah. Just buy your singles. Buy it from your support your AGS. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to shop in Singapore and you're around, come down to Greg.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have a large selection.
Yeah, man. We have a wide range of cards.
Yeah. Right, I've done my shilling for the round. One shill. That's the
it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this actually. See, at least the modern masters, iconic masters, anniversary masters were there was a pretense of drafting.
Yeah.
Right, they're like, we've made a draft format. With all of these cards, I'm just wondering if they're not even going to pretend, and they're just going to be if you do a draft, just rare draft. If you rare draft, you'll make your money back pretty much.
Yeah.
My plan would probably be to open the pack, take the rare, then or look at the foil. If it's a rare, take the foil rare. And then take all of the uncommons in order, and then start to build a deck, right? Doesn't matter what they are, just you just so I don't know. We'll see. It'd be interesting. New cards going to be released, and we'll try and figure out if there's actually any draftable themes in it.
I don't think it will, but okay. I think some cards like the higher end mythics like Bitter Blossom, Liliana, Snaps. Those cards, I would say, will be more expensive than the previous set for the previous sets because of the supply being low and not many boxes are opened. So I can foresee that. Mana Vault, Ancient Tomb will be like one of those collector edition shenanigans. But
okay,
that's all I can say. Yeah,
good. So we're gonna go take a short break. We'll be back in around 15, 20 minutes time. So don't go anywhere. Before we sign off, you can find all of the information about Greg Games and the Greg Games Invitational at www.greggames.com. You can catch up on all our videos, which get put up from our modern events and all our other events. youtube.com/Greg Games. We're at twitch.tv/Greg Games. We're on all social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like us on Facebook. We post a lot of information there. And if you want to support the cast, just come and say hi, or let us know how you think we're doing, good or bad, preferably good.
Yeah. Just write your comment on the chat.
Yeah, we read all the comments in the chat, and happy to talk about it. So we'll be back in about 15-20 minutes.
Right, see you soon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Ogre Games. It's more than modern. I go Ogre Games. It's not like got to enunciate it. Grey Ogre Games. Grey with an E. My name is Mick. I am one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Well, I'll put you in enunciation lessons.
Yeah.
So that you can speak Queen's English.
The Queen's English. I remember running the podcast.
Yep.
And making a conscious effort to articulate and to stop having those ums and and we would spend we would spend time in a day, or there was one time where we sat down, made a conscious effort to not do all these things, and go through an English class, essentially on speaking, on radio speaking.
It's quite. So I just did it. I don't normally do it.
Yeah.
So I'm aware that I don't normally do it, but I say other things.
To
like. So everyone
right?
has it. So it's interesting. The things you say are sort of unique markers to you that don't really change that much. Like your speech patterns are formed in a certain way, and you don't notice it. You don't notice when there's awkward pauses or when you say strange things or say things to fill the space. But they are sort of somewhat unique to you. And somebody
else on the other side is listening.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, this guy says a bit too much, or this guy says a little bit too much.
I find. So have you watched How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
You know, when Robin, she says...
generally...
Yeah, no, when she says and they have the drinking game.
And
then they tell her, and she's like... And she does it, and she goes, yes, I'm looking in there, in the... Something like that.
Yeah, whenever they're watching the new show, generally...
But people do change the way to get rid of these things.
Yeah, you have to make a conscious effort. I mean, that's the whole nature of it. And we've never done this for the stream, right? We've never sat down and it's okay, this is how to speak proper English.
Well, I already speak proper English. I'm from Britain, so
you're from the proper English land.
Exactly. So in fact, you should just listen to me.
James.
You should just take on board what I'm saying. Just take all these life lessons I'm saying, all of my thoughts.
English.
Yeah, I could dial it up when I'm not so ill and I sound congested today.
Nice,
but I could dial it up if you wanted to.
I
could start using things like one, so I could say, one does enjoy modern, doesn't one? Things like that. Never use personal pronouns. It's all about impersonal pronouns.
We haven't even introduced the players yet.
There's names on the screen. Ike Boone, Kevin Tan. Are they brothers?
No, they're not brothers.
Are they related?
No, I don't think so.
Just a happy coincidence.
Just because everybody's name is Tanalo or
Well,
King
there's
or
some
Tang.
truth. There must be some historical truth in that, right? It's
clans. We came from that clan, right?
Yeah.
And there's if you go to certain places in China where they have history of a certain family, it's pretty interesting because you can trace the roots of the Chinese family from whence ever.
Whence? Okay.
So like
We're
the
really
low.
getting hard.
So for me, I'm like Mikhail Low, right?
What-
I
what's-
came from this clan or this what's his name? There was scholar, not a scholar, official, right?
Okay.
So a Chinese official
Okay.
who changed their name.
Did they?
Yeah, to Lu. So yeah.
To Lu.
Yeah.
As
So
in-
it's actually Lu lah, Lu.
So is that what? Just L-O?
L-U.
L-U.
L-U with like some this thing, but like in English it would be like L-O.
Okay. Interesting. Perhaps we'll save it for the genealogy podcast.
Which will never come.
No. Hey, these are coming. They're coming down the pipeline.
Like
Give us a
somewhere like
shout
5
in
years.
the chat if you want. What have we had? We've had the history one. We've had the
The-
theology one.
We have the weather
the weather one, the
podcast.
philosophy one. Like we've got all these great shows. Just let us know which ones you want to hear first. We have wide expertise. We
Yeah.
can talk about many things. So
Science and technology.
I won't go too deep, but church historically meant that your family or someone you was working
Related
in the
in the
church. So
Oh.
was it either a member of the clergy or
What?
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
what
goodness.
because it's like how.
It's like Da Vinci, right? Of Vinci. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Leonardo of
But
Vinci.
English people, they used to have the names like their surname from like their
like
occupation.
the woodsman.
Yeah,
like
so things like that. So like how doesn't it in Patel in Hindi means farmer, right? So
It does?
yeah, apparently.
Okay, so like Dave Patel is like Dave Farmer Boy.
Yeah, but like so Indian people with Patel surnames were historically people who work the fields. I think that's right.
Right.
I'm gonna
okay.
get horribly accused of all sorts of horrible things.
They only know how to work.
Yeah. So yeah, 5 minutes in, magic. That's good.
And there's nobody like nothing has happened by the
so,
way.
So we talked about Dredge last round.
Yeah.
Creeping chill, boom, Dredge back in the meta game.
And here we
Like
see
clockwork,
Dredge.
we did not set this up.
Yeah.
We did not set this up. Kevin Tan playing Dredge.
Live from Rome here, gonna get back some cards. Of course, he tried to bring back the what you call it,
Price amalgam.
Price amalgam.
Well, I
That
got Path
gets-
to Exile.
Yeah, that got dealt with
It's-
quite easily.
This is not the best start, right, for Kevin.
No,
You need to be dead by now.
exactly. Yeah. So we saw in the last game with Conrad and Alejandro, right?
Yeah.
Alejandro did not kill
Just
within
spinning
like the
his
first
wheels,
3 cards.
right? Oh, you're attacking me for 1. Oh, okay.
Ow.
With a Narcomoeba. Oh, stop the daggers. It's just like a Golgari thug in hand for Kevin. He's gonna do some stuff and some things and discard some
actually good.
cards.
It's actually going to be casting
Yeah.
Stingweed Imp here.
Oh,
That'll be fun.
it's got death touch.
So difficult to deal with.
Oh no, save just a Bloodgust.
But I mean, like, look at his hand. His hand is just stuck
His
full
hand is,
of.
his hand is sadness. That's what his hand is, mate.
Exactly. He needs to find a way to like discard all the cards. He has a conflagrate.
Oh, another password.
Oh no.
So yeah, so this is the problem, right? You need to be Ike Boone's deck. What does he have? He has Supreme Verdict. Some of them play set to the wreckage, maybe a one-of.
Mhm.
Cryptic Command to tap you down. Path to Exiles. Jeskai Control, so Lightning Bolt, Lightning Helixes. His removal, apart from the Supreme Verdict, which is pretty bad against you if you can just bring all your cards back, is 1-for-1 removal.
Yeah.
If you can play like 2 or 3 creatures, overload his removal,
And then
tax his mana.
Get him him
Exactly.
to commit
That is-
that terminus, or get him to commit the Supreme Verdict. That's that one time. All you have to do is just one time, and then you rebuild the rest of your board.
Exactly. So and that's the problem is that Kevin's been playing out these threats one at a time, and Ike Boone's been going, Path to Exile.
Yeah.
Logic, not Path to Exile. Like you're not stressing him.
Enough,
You're not causing him. You know, we talk about the axes of play, right? The Dredge deck, this Dredgevine deck is like we said last round. It's not about playing like fair magic, right? It's about doing like taking on the additional risk to just do some crazy stuff, and it's not paying off.
Yeah, I think Kevin started a little bit slower, and he could just cast. I mean, like he could cast the hollow one like right now, just discard all the cards in hand for the. I believe there is a conflagrate in the graveyard.
Yep, there is. He nailed it
just
on the
go,
first turn.
Just go for it.
I've been kind of a little cheeky read of Life from the Loam.
Yeah.
It does bring back lands. It does say up to 3, I believe.
Oh damn!
Is that right? It's up to 3 lands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He could
that
go
was a
live from the
mistake.
loam, get back more lands, and then try to
Conflagrate, yeah.
conflagrate, shoot you for extra damage.
Another single point coming in. Ike Boone goes,
Oh.
sure. Bro, whatever. You got me. Yeah, Ike Boone's hand is Supreme Verdict, Cryptic Command, and Lightning Bolt. And if he
Not
draws a
too
land
strong,
next turn that's untapped, that Celestial Colonnade is just getting fired up. Like,
Yeah,
it's
every
just
turn,
like,
yeah.
you know, the Celestial Colonnade finishes the game very quickly.
14 life on Kevin's side of the board. That's not a lot, especially since he's got not enough pressure. I think Kevin here,
Tell you what,
needs to go off on that conflagrate soon.
I'd be brilliant if Kevin milled 4 Creeping Chills.
That'll be hilarious.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Mill all 4 Creeping Chills, attack you with Narcomoeba question mark. How's that 1-for-1 removal looking now, bro? Conflagrate in the graveyards. Ready to go? No.
Oh, okay. Alright, so a little bit of the cryptic command. Just
Spicy.
to counter draw. That's fine. I think that's okay. And now he can conflagrate with no impunity.
That was a flashback conflagrate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the flashback. What you call it? Faithful Looting. Now conflagrate. Should be. Wow. Failed to find. Okay.
Oh, feels
yeah.
bad. Feels bad, man.
Let's take 1 point of damage. No problem. I love that. There was a point in time like Khans. I was playing like Sultai Reanimator, so I would like mill stuff in the graveyard, and then there will always be. There's always that first time when you do it, right? Where I play like Polluted Delta. That was when we had fetch lands. I play Polluted Delta. I'll fetch. I'm gonna find my 1 swamp, and then you go through your deck and it's like, oh, I don't have my 1 swamp. I don't have any more swamps. Yeah, feels bad.
Feels bad.
Yeah. And then you look through your graveyard and it's like, oh, there it is.
Igboon has decided he's had enough. Lightning bolt to the face suggests that he's going to be changing position, becoming more aggro. I see. That looks like a main deck.
Secure the Waste. Secure the Waste is fun.
Interesting that
That's
card
fine.
has
come back,
transmuted. No, it hasn't changed substance. It's made its way from sideboards into main board, right? It's more of a sideboard card.
Well, I think with the introduction of Teferi, like this card has become a lot better because when you get to untap, even that 2 mana, just to make that 1 token to block and protect the Teferi for that 1 turn, can be important, can be quite devastating.
Narcomoeba being milled.
All right, so Narcomoeba enters the battlefield.
And there's now a better dredger in the graveyard.
Oh yeah,
Sting we didn't gonna do all of the dredge things. Attack for 2,
beating you
down to 11. End of turn, Igboon is gonna go secure the waste for 5.
Oh, man.
Attack you.
This deck does not play Explosion yet. I would love to see that card. What was it? Explosion.
Explosion.
What's the other side? The
Explosion,
other one copies targets.
Implosion, expansion.
Expansion, explosion.
So
Right,
hybrid is it? Copy instant sorcery 4 or less. You choose new targets.
Yeah.
Explosion. I don't know what explosion is. It's like
Explosion
it's like
is
blue, red X.
Yeah, and
Draw
then you
X
draw X
cards,
cards, you do
deal
X damage to
damage
any
to-
target. Oh, so good.
It's like a Sphinx of Revelation, but
Nah, dealing damage
Is it?
Dealing damage is legit. It does cost 1 mana more, like the starting cost costs 1 mana more.
boo, modern magic. Accurately costing stuff so it's not unfair. Boo, don't like it. Should have been blue, red X. That would have made for fun. No, we shouldn't have been that.
Wow, he discards his entire hand. That's
Commit to it. So
that's
how many is that
nuts.
going to be though? Is that enough that 3 Narcomoebas will kill Igboon next turn?
Nah, I think he goes down to. I think that's 5 cards.
Okay.
He goes down to 6. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards actually.
So that down to 3, so it is enough that 3 Narcomoebas is going to kill Igboon next turn.
Oh, coincidentally, and so that the price amalgam comes back. That triggers the next 2 price amalgams to come back at the next end step.
Yep.
So that gets around. That's pretty heads up play by Kevin.
Yeah. So Igboon, that Supreme Verdict is still in hand. He's probably going to have to. He's gonna. Okay. He's gonna.
Alright, just
He
destroy
wants to
your
go get an island,
resource.
right?
The best part would be if Kevin just like flips over a lightning bolt this turn.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Not in the main board of dredge.
Although, what I think Iceboon should have done.
So Iceboon is committed to to playing the Supreme Verdict now, right?
Well, if he draws a Cryptic Command, so the best card for him right now is like Cryptic
Yeah,
Command.
yeah,
right?
that'll find him. That'll give him a turn. I think he's thinking about He's thinking about Secure the Waste for 3.
And I think that's valid. I think he should be doing something.
But that means he's just wasting and Secure the Waste if he's going to Supreme Verdict, because he can't block the Narcomoebas, right? Or he can if he fires up a Celestial Colonnade.
Yeah,
block,
just
goes for
one, right?
But then Prize Amalgam's coming back, and he drew.
Oh, it's a Teferi. That's not good.
That is, I'm not feeling that.
So, but the problem is you Supreme Verdict now. You're still dead to
He's
the.
playing Teferi. He's playing Teferi. I Supreme Verdict, okay. He's tapped 5 mana.
Yeah, you tapped a
Don't
little
know-
bit too much.
Don't know why he's tapped 5 mana.
No. Yeah, but those two Price Amalgams do come back. Oh wow! Okay, Kevin didn't trigger the Price Amalgam. Can we go check like Price Amalgam again?
Yep.
Because I was pretty sure like those found the Price Amalgam returning back the last turn brought these two back, and I thought that was the most brilliant play like ever to get around
You like that?
this thing. Yeah, I love it.
So we're getting dredging now. We're going to dredge 5. Yep.
Yeah, see, return Price Amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of the next end step. So, you know, he conflagrated,
Yep.
tossed 2 more Price Amalgam into the graveyard,
Yep.
saw 1 Price Amalgam hit from the graveyard back to the battlefield because there was a Narcomoeba that did that
Yep.
previously. And then
So they should trigger
They
at
should
his
have
end steps. They should
at the
untap
end
and
of
attack.
Egg Boon's end step. So it doesn't matter if you like Supreme Verdict, it will come back. And next turn, you know, unless you've got like spot removal or like instant speed removal, like you're dead.
When Kevin goes to youtube.com/Greg Games and watches the replay of this match,
He will see that.
in fact, he can watch the replay of all the matches that we show on a Wednesday.
Whoa! You know, we should not make like a big thing out of that because like that's not how you segue.
Do you like that? I thought that was quite clever.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah. You know, maybe he will, but that's something to think about in the future for the Dredge players out there. And maybe people are thinking about picking up Dredge now that Creeping Chill. Where are the Creeping Chills? Where are they? A Creeping Chill off the top of the deck right now wins it. He can't be playing this deck without Creeping Chills. Why would you do that? Just play them. I saw that like Dredge is the number 1 metagame deck on Goldfish. MMTG
Really?
Goldfish. Yeah,
Right now?
Apparently so.
Creeping Chill.
That's what
Just
the
because
internet told me. Because of Creeping Chill.
it's just a lightning. It's not even a lightning
It's
helix.
like a free
of
lightning
course.
helix, right?
Yeah.
But you can always get it. Like if it's in your hand, you can get it into a graveyard by conflagrating it away or faithless looting or cathartic.
No, but
Union.
it's got to
You
go
don't
from
get
your
the effect.
library.
I know you don't get the effect right, but you can still get rid of it.
Yeah.
So it's not like I drew it. Or if worst comes to worst, got that black mana.
Oh, I wonder if
Go
there's
to the
any.
just cast it.
I wonder if there's any like card that like puts stuff from your graveyard onto the top of your library. Like you know, just recursively.
Noxious Arrival, but not recursively.
But not all the
That seems like it would be too good a card.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's basically
Tolera
saying
Academy.
draw like whatever card you want from your graveyard every turn.
Was that Tolerant Ruins? No.
1 blue tap put artifact from
Yeah.
graveyard on top of
Dun-
library.
dun- yeah.
That's very specific criteria to jump through.
That's okay.
Don't worry, they'll make that enchantment in 2 years' time. It'll be a mythic. It'll be really expensive because of EDH.
Right, and then like nobody's gonna be playing it in standard or modern or legacy.
Like Crucible of Worlds.
Like yeah, people stop playing Crucible of Worlds in their sideboard. I do not know why. It's still a very
So there's a
powerful
one-of in the blue-white control deck sideboard,
Yeah,
right?
just-
So you
just
can just
to-
attrition them out of Field of Ruins.
Yeah.
If they kill your Celestial Colonnades, get it back. Ooh, Golgari Thug versus Teferi.
Yeah,
Although Iceboon is down to 1, but he drew a Lightning Helix. Okay, that's gonna go down.
wow, is he just gonna bounce it?
That,
He can block.
He can block. And he's got a Lightning Helix, so interesting that he would...
Man, Kevin missed the boat. Kevin 100% missed that boat. That was
Ye-
unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, a land here for Kevin is good because he has Bloodgast. And he's going to be able to get a land.
Yeah, from Life from Loam.
All right, Stink Me Dimp, Gorgari Thug, doesn't matter. Get a land, play a land, Bloodgast.
He
I guess
doesn't have
blood-
any green sauce, dude.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, because he blew up
Oh.
Igboon like blew up his green sauces.
So that's
The fact that Kevin like went through his entire deck,
Yeah.
you know, just dealt himself one for like no good reason.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Kevin not having a good time.
Yeah, Igboon here, like he should know Kevin doesn't have a lightning bolt. Man, conflagrate you, try to hit you for one. Nope, I'm gonna lightning helix you, and now you're gonna die. Lightning helix, lol.
Go up to 4,
Oh no.
down to 7.
Yeah, lightning helix, surprise.
They never see it coming
Mm.
until they always see it coming.
And now you know, Kevin will know. Oh, lightning helix, that card.
It's still that's going to the
Yeah, that's
graveyard.
go to
Yeah,
the
go to the
graveyard,
graveyard. Yep. And then we're going to see secure the waste for 4. Yes, we are. Love it.
That's a 2-turn. No, now he's dead, right? He's got a celestial colonnade. Does he?
Mhm.
Yeah, he does.
Fire out the celestial colonnade.
That's it. That's game.
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin missed that one trigger. That one trigger.
That's all that
you
matters in
can,
Modern.
yeah. That's all. That's all that matters. Sometimes, like you watch that match. What's that young Chinese kid that was playing
Yeah, Wing
against?
Chun, Hazaret.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wing
Sad
Chun.
times. I saw him
Sadness.
at GP Singapore.
Oh, okay. Was he doing okay?
I don't know. I didn't speak to him. I just saw him.
Oh, okay.
I,
no, I mean, like,
didn't
this,
know
like-
him, right? I'm gonna like, hey, do you watch Modern 8 p.m. on a weekday?
Hey man, I watched you
I
like
bet you
screw up on
do.
the GP.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that? let me get you to relive your worst memory, which probably cost you tens of thousands of dollars, just because I can. No, I'm not that guy. I just saw him. No, I've got no other comments about it.
Right.
I saw him.
Like, yo, what's
He was a
up?
bit shorter than I thought he would be, but
Nah,
I think that's like most people, in fact, because you only see Magic players sitting down, right? You never see them. Never. Oh, they're standing up. No.
No, but yeah, that's true. That's true. You always see like they do interviews. They stand up. They stand up like next to the screen, but then it's
maybe,
always
yeah,
like cut
but
off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Like
when
there's
they're
no sense of scale.
When they're
Right.
explaining the deck, it's like, yeah, that card is like obviously overblown because that screen is huge, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no sense. Yeah, so I saw plenty of people at GP Singapore.
See,
There's no GP Singapore. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to More Than Modern at Gregor Games. Your place to be for Modern on a Wednesday evening in Singapore, in the world, I would say. My name's James Church-Morley, joined by a special guest today, Gregor Games 2017 Invitational finisher, 5th and 6th place, Ilham. How are you doing, Ilham?
I'm good.
We've got a match here. We've got. I'm going to butcher this name so many different ways.
Let me just
Go on, you go.
let me just do it. It's Yang Ziqian versus Kevin Tan.
I would not have said what you said. I would have said Zijian,
Ziqian.
and I would have been very wrong, and that's fine.
I know
We're all
my
here to learn.
pronunciation is also not great.
I
but-
don't believe that. I think
Serious?
I'm setting the bar very, very low, though. That's
Okay.
yeah, very, very low. We've got Zhejiang looks like he's playing. I'm gonna say blue-white control because there's a Teferi lurking at the back of the hand there, and Kevin is on the new hotness in the format. He's playing
Yeah.
Dredge.
This is what we talked about before, like
Yeah.
the both ends of the spectrum. One
Yeah.
of the one side is a control, and one side is a very aggressive one.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask, and we're going to see as he dredges a Golgari Thug here, so Dredge 4, and 2 lands, a Prized Amalgam, and a Faithless Looting.
Mm.
It's not bad. And so my question is, do you just think Dredge is a stone cold winner game 1?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You think this is what would you think is favoured towards?
I think this is more towards if Dredge can dredge better.
Okay.
I think it's more of a luck game 1.
Okay, because we're gonna see
Because because also I think that's
he needs to hit an Archamiba right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna dredge 4 again from the Golgari Thug. I
one
think.
more, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he needs to see an Archamiba, and that's gonna trigger his Prize Magnum.
Last one?
No, he doesn't, and he's just cursing his bad luck there.
Yeah.
But there is enough dredging in the oh, he's got an Archamiba in hand. And yeah, we're gonna, and there is a luck element to this, right? Because if he'd have hit a Archamiba there and brought back both the prized amalgams, it looks a lot better than doing nothing essentially. Although now he does have a lot of ammunition in the graveyard, so we're going to see him probably dredge 5 for a Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, this is why Terminus is such a very good card now in Modern.
Mm-hmm.
No Archamiba, wow.
Bloodghast there, so he can get something if he has a land to play. He can play Bloodghast. He doesn't have a land.
He doesn't even dredge any Creeping Chill, right?
No, he didn't either.
Oh my god.
So I think I don't know if he has a life from the loam. We're going to see a Shriekhorn here. This is a new addition to the dredge decks as well. Just an additional way that when they've, they've had to take out some dredging cards to get the Creeping Chills in. So how do they do that? Well, they put in some Shriekhorns and they go, well, I'll mill myself for 2 very slowly.
Last time they play I forgot what it's called. Like the card that brings back, they can bring back from your graveyard, and then all the creatures get +1/+1 in haste. I forgot what it was.
Ooh.
We played it last time in MM17.
Scourge Devils.
Scourge Devil, yeah. So they cut that card for Creeping Chills and Shriekhorns now. So to make the game plan a bit more linear, more towards dredge. Yeah.
More dredging materials here. I think he's seen all of his Stinkweed Imps now, and none of his Creeping Chills.
Yeah, I was surprised.
And we're going to see...
Is that 1 Creeping Chill?
I think there's 2 Creeping Chills.
2 Creeping Chill?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 Creeping Chill?
3 Creeping Chills, okay. So I'm going to dome you for 9 and gain 9 life.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Also, free creatures. Free creature, I'll say. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do wonder if, if Wizards thought about Creeping Chill in Dredge and Modern Dredge when they printed those words on there. Because free Lightning Helix is not bad at all.
So how Chen or Yang Zichen wins this game is by casting Terminus on the right spot.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a good play by Chen. Because sometimes Dredge doesn't have that second basic land or second basic land. Cut down those basics, thin the opponent's deck, and then win from there. I think that's his plan.
And this is like a good settle the wreckage play as well.
Yeah. I think Achen should be at 19. No, had he fetched 11? Yeah, 11. Did he fetch?
No, he didn't. No.
Okay, so here's a miracle. No miracle.
And it doesn't look like he's got to settle the wreckage in hand though.
I believe he doesn't play any main.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's got another land, in fact, to play.
He have.
Oh, sorry.
Ghost
Yes,
Water.
Plains, yeah. So we're going to see an oust. So that is. We'll bring this up on screen. This is not a popular card, but it's basically a sorcery that says put target creature into its owner's library second from top, and then its controller gains 3 life. Not really relevant that the Dredge Gek is gaining 3 more life. Yeah, and Kevin been very unlucky with his Narcomoebas. That's that. You know, if he'd have hit one turn earlier, he could have had those Prized Amalgams back. And having a land, in fact, is going to be good for the Bloodghasts. So we can see a Dredge. 5.
Nothing?
No,
Oh,
double Narcomoeba.
okay. That's okay.
Like London buses, they all come at once. If you've lived in London, you'll understand that. We're going to see an Opt.
Terminus? Nope.
Doesn't want it. Draw.
Terminus?
No,
Nope.
not a Terminus.
That's game. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we'll get them, make sure that they're updating the...
Oh, no, you see. I'll get them, yeah.
Yeah. So a quick game one there for Dredge. We saw that Kevin had the ability, he had the opportunity to dredge Stinkweed Imps early, Golgari Thugs early, had some life from the Loams. He didn't really get the engine going, and then he saw some Prized Amalgams, some Bloodghast, but then got the some Narcomoebas and the triple Creeping Chill off one dredge, which is obviously very, very useful for the dredge deck, just as like a lightning bolt additional bit of reach here. Both players going into sideboards. Kevin pulling the Thought Seizers to the front, which is obviously a good card against control. Doesn't look to me much else in the sideboard, in fact, for Kevin. They look like Nature's Claims. And then Zhejiang is looking at Vendilion Cliques at the moment to take out of his main deck. And then Crucible of Worlds is coming out. Jace is coming out. All of the expensive cards are coming out. Teferi, Dispel's not very interested. Rest, And Zhejiang's gone for the classic, mash my sideboard and my main deck together and then take out 15 cards, which is an interesting approach Logic notes.
So yeah, I feel that this matchup, I wouldn't say it's not very good. I would say it's more towards 50-50.
Okay.
But sometimes when you have a good dredge, you just win.
So there is that, right? So these decks so there's an element of variance to all of the graveyard decks. There's an element of variance to the Hollow One decks as well. Discarded cards randomly from Goblin Lore, or Faith, or Burning Inquiry. So yeah, if you have a good dredge, it's just if you dredge quad Creeping Chill, and your opponent starts at a functional 8 life, it makes the game a lot easier. And we saw there that Kevin had the triple Creeping Chill, and it just makes the game I've got to do, it's one less attack step basically. So yeah, but the flip side of that is the sideboard's going to come into Zheng. He had some surgical extractions, which are definitely staying in. Probably, I don't know if he's going to have Rest in Peace as well.
I think he should.
Yeah. So Rest in Pieces, and that just.
I mean, if you don't play Rest in Peace in your blue-red deck in Modern, you're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right, guys.
Yeah.
Listen to Ilum.
Yeah. If you're touching white, you should always have a Rest in Peace or Stony Silence.
Stony Silence.
Those two are very important.
Why else would you play white apart from the Path to Exile? It's an interesting question. I think white.
Celestial Perch. Last time when Death Shadow is everywhere, you need to play Celestial Perch.
It is white is the color of the sideboard, right? In Modern, it doesn't add much to the main deck. Occasionally, so removal, and then it's the white colored cards that aren't only mono white. So blue white Teferi and Supreme Verdict. But there's not much else out there in white in Modern.
I think you haven't seen those mono white Zheng decks. I don't see
like
that.
The Martyr of
The Martyr of
Martyr of Sands.
Yeah.
Deck. Yeah, it's pretty niche, shall we say?
Yeah.
Yeah, white is just it's like an EDH, right? White is just this unloved color. Doesn't draw cards.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I played I played a deck with like Dawn of Hope in, like a casual deck. I love that card. Pay
Yeah,
2
it-
whenever you gain life, draw a card.
I'll say it's a pretty good card, but it's quite slow.
It's very
Especially,
slow,
it's
very
very
slow.
slow. Yeah.
But I've got hope. Here we go. You can see a Celestial Colonnade for Zhejiang first.
Shock.
Oh,
Take 2.
Thoughtseize.
Thoughts is take your rest in peace. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, there it is.
I think game will be harder for Archen. Eh?
Archen. So close yet
So
far.
close.
So close yet so he still has a surgical extraction. So that is a legitimate.
No, I don't think surgical is good in modern. I mean, a lot of people might say differently. I think that you should not play surgical instead of rest in peace.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Like you should always play rest in peace instead of surgical.
Okay. So do you think this is a snap?
Snap
Rest in peace. Are you wondering what's taking so long? Is he just having a think? Because we see Zhejiang's Hang, one more land. Oh wow!
What just happened?
So the only question is, does
What?
Kevin have a forest and then a?
Yeah, I think
claim in
that's
hand?
that has to be
that
that has to
value.
be.
But yeah, we see Zhejiang has one more land and then an opt, a mana leak,
Yeah, okay.
and a Lyra Doorbringer. So there's not much action going on. So let's have a look. So Wooded Foothills. And he does. Oh, so he does have a Nature's Claim right there. 2 Nature's Claims. Yeah, they're Nature's
Yeah.
Claims. 2 Nature's Claims, in fact.
So I like Archen. So Archen doesn't play his didn't play his rest in peace because he thinks his opponent has an answer to it.
Yeah.
And now there's not much things in his graveyard, so
Mhm.
there's no point in playing rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like how both sides are playing, but I'll just take the rest in peace in
The
that. So.
brinkmanship
Yeah.
involved is like, no, you go first. No, you
Yeah.
go first.
Yeah.
Because that's what Kevin, Kevin is waiting for the rest in peace, and Zhejiang presumably knows that and is waiting until he can get maximum value. So Zhejiang's going to pass, and we're going to see a mill 2, so life from the loam. That's good. Start the old life from the loam engine.
Keep meal. Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. See if I can hit something bigger. There I do.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to dredge 5.
Yeah, I like a dark trading 5.
Okay, we're going to see Bloodgust, 2 lands, Narcomoeba, there it is. Uh-oh. The chain has started. And presumably we're gonna see a land. Here we go, Bloodgust coming back.
Is this still on upkeep? Right.
I think so.
If it's still on upkeep, then you shouldn't do this, right? So you should draw first. I mean, dredge the. Wait, no. It's already after drop step. My bad.
So this is main phase, in fact.
Yeah, because he has taken the Stingwing in
Yeah.
his hand already. Yeah.
Opt.
Terminus? Nope.
Looking for it. He wants it. No, Cryptic Commanders to draw there.
I think
So
Archen wants to
now,
land.
do you think Rest in Peace now? You play Rest in Peace?
Oh, Terminus off the top. Yes, I'll play Rest in Peace now.
Just to say, I've got something. It's better than nothing. Let's get onto the battlefield. Make Kevin
Yeah.
have to use, because he has a mana leak in hand as well.
Mm.
So he can't play both, but he can,
Mm.
Uh,
I mean, either way, you need to play your Rest in Peace. Like, you need to. No. Like, you need to force something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kevin again having another turn with his graveyard intact, but
Mm.
probably into a dredge 3 here. Has plenty of lands in the graveyard to take back to hand from the life from the loam if he wants to cast it. Yeah, you can see Shriekhorn, Mill2, Golgari Thug. So he has triple Stinkweed Imp in hand. So something like a Cathartic Reunion would obviously be very good.
Yeah.
And we're going to see
Or maybe a
Fatal
looting,
Suiting,
yeah.
Golgari Thug, Mana Confluence.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're not good if they're in the hand, the Stinkweed Imps.
Of
Well,
course.
they are very good against Lyra Dawn. Oh no, they're not good against Lyra Dawnbringer.
Yeah,
Lyra
it's
Dawnbringer has
yeah,
first strike.
strike.
Yeah. So it's your life from the loam. Ah, so maybe he's saying I'm going to take 3 lands back, go to hand size, discard my Stinkweed Imp.
But unfortunately,
I think we're going to see a
Mana leak here. Okay, if you are playing one of both sides, which side are you in? Like which one do you prefer? Dredge or blue white?
I think I want to play the dredge deck because I think that you got to do unfair things in modern,
Mm.
and I know that I'll either win quickly or
Mm.
lose quickly,
Mm.
and that gives you a lot of time
Mm.
to have a break. So that's my theory of modern is that. So I have played burn, right?
Mm.
I'm either going to win really quickly or lose really quickly,
Mm.
but I'm going to finish quickly, which is going to give me some time. I don't want to be playing personally like 50-minute mirror matches,
I see, I
control
see.
mirror matches in modern.
Oh my god, he rips another rest in peace.
Yeah, it's just straight there. But we know that Kevin has a second nature's claim.
Yeah. Can't flag it for 0. Just to get it done in this.
Get into
I mean,
the
get it into
graveyard,
yeah.
So the question is Kevin going to discard the nature's claim, and then Zijan just follow, like to the conflict rate, and then Zijan just follows it up?
No, I don't think Kevin
Well, that's a good draw.
will do that.
I
What
think
do you
that's a
draw?
cathartic reunion.
Category?
So there's going to be some stinkweed imps discarded.
But I think it may be too late because next turn Achan will just
Play the rest in
press
peace.
this, yeah. Oh, but Achan has a negate, so the discard is a
Cost.
it's a cost. So you need to show where you discard first. Yeah. Okay. A land of the top would means it's game over. I'll say. For this, yeah.
Rest in peace
Rest
again.
in peace,
Okay.
okay.
Graveyard. So those stinkweed imps are going away.
Mm.
Wow, Thoughtseize.
Does this take your Lyra? I'll take your Lyra. I'll take Lyra here. Will you take Lyra?
I think so. Terminus in the hand is quite impotent. Path to
But-
exile. Or
But Lyra wins the game.
yeah, no, I'm saying I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would take the Lyra as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything. What are they cryptic commanding?
Mm.
I think Kevin's just having a long think about this.
But it's a tough choice.
Yeah.
But Lyra means you'll keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it exiled? I don't think it's exiled. Cause you.
Was on the stack.
Yeah, it was on the stack, but I don't think it matters.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
it does. So saying how many cards you have in hand, and there's the fifth land off the top. Oh, what could have
Close,
been?
close.
Yeah, it's true. A life from the lane there, looking sad.
Huh?
Oh,
You can't, right? You need to have a target. If I'm not wrong.
is it up to 3 lands?
Let me.
Life from the lane. We'll bring it up. I think it's up to 3 lands. So I can dredge 2 mana. I can dredge 3 lands. Up to 3 lands. So I think you can return nothing.
Yeah, up to 3 land. Yeah.
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 And he mills 3 lands with the dredge
Mm.
in the delicious irony.
Mm.
And we're going to see a Field of Ruin now from Zijan on the stomping ground, knowing that Kevin's milled his 2 mountains. I don't think he's even going to search.
Wait, there's no more rest in peace, right? So I think you should put
Oh yeah, of course.
cards in
yeah,
your your graveyard.
Mm. I think Kevin has. So Kevin drew for the turn there.
So what's the plan here for Kevin?
Concede and then go to game 3. I think that's the plan. I don't see how he comes back from this. It's a it's a difficult situation to be in, right? Yeah, and he's had enough.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
interested. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
It's hard though. 2 rest in pieces. He fought through.
I don't think fought through is the right word. I think
He survived.
he
through.
survived through.
He survived through 2 rest in pieces.
Yeah.
It is yeah, but this is modern, right? It's one of those things where if they draw their sideboard,
Mm.
you're probably going to lose because the sideboard cards are so impactful. And if they don't draw the sideboard, you're probably going to win because your deck is so good that it's your deck is so good that it just wins so quickly that they can't do anything about it because they're not fighting the same battles you are fundamentally. This is the weakness of the Dredge deck, right? Especially the Dredge deck, is that it's so, you know, if they have a Leyline of the Void or a Rest in Peace, it's just like, whoa, it's hard.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's really difficult to.
Because everything you do revolves around one thing, which is your graveyard.
Yeah.
And your opponent is doing something to stop that, and one card stops it.
Yeah, there's no diversification of threats.
Yeah.
You're just playing cards from the graveyard and hoping.
Yep.
So yeah, but powerful deck. Dredge is very powerful, I think, at the moment. Creeping Chill has given Dredge new life.
I feel that once everyone knows how good Dredge is, there'll be more hate for Dredge.
Yeah.
And then
Dredge
Dredge becomes bad. Or like the what do you call it? The rotation,
Yeah,
or
it's
like
very-
rock
it's
paper
very-
scissors will happen again.
It's very cyclical.
Mm.
Modern is that, you know, because of the potency of sideboard cards, they go down and up and down and up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in order to do well in modern, you need to play a lot of modern. This is what I
Yeah,
can
you
say.
just be modern rewards you for being good with one deck and knowing all the matchups and knowing how to play the matchups.
I think you need to play with more than one deck.
Okay.
You need to familiarize yourself with at least 3 to 5 decks, so you know how to play against it, and you know, let's say a big tournament is coming up. You know what to choose, what deck to choose. I mean, that's coming from a competitive point of view, I would say. But for a casual point of view, you need to understand what does each deck,
What to do.
what they do, what they're
how-
doing,
how
yeah.
they attack.
Yeah, or how they defend, control, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think so much of this game depends on does Zijan draw like his Rest in Pieces. I think that's
Yeah.
like the and you know the question is, do you mulligan down to your Rest in Pieces?
No, I wouldn't. I would,
wouldn't?
because a Rest in Peace from the top of my deck will win the game.
Okay.
Rest in Peace in my opening hand will not win. Will not necessarily win the game, but it will get closer to the. So I think this is a fine hand by Ashen for
Okay.
Ashen. Wait, is that like 1 Lyra, 2 Cryptic? I think it's mulligan. Yeah.
So I think
Yeah. So the hands you want to keep in this matchup is the hands where you can be attractive, like negates. You see negates. You see mana leak just now. I think those hands are capable. Hands that has Rest in Peace and nothing else. Because I've seen Thoughtseize game 2 from the Dredge side. I will lean towards. I mean, mulligan to 6 is tough, so yeah, I'll just keep whatever hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Lands and spells I'll keep.
Yeah, a mixture of those things
Yeah, yeah,
is perfectly acceptable. It's like playing draft. Just like, I've got 7 lands and spells. This is pretty much good enough to win the game.
Yeah. Oh no.
So you can see a couple of islands, a Jace, a Cryptic.
This hand's pretty bad.
Yeah, no white source.
No brainstorm. Oops, wrong
No
format.
brainstorm. Yeah. So Zijan getting down to 5 now.
Yeah.
Didn't like that one. He didn't like that one at all. And it's it's gonna be tough from 5, even on the draw. I think. Now you're like, I need a Rest in Peace.
Yep.
Because you need to slow Kevin down enough that you can catch up. Because if you can't, then he's just gonna run you.
Also, Kevin is on the play.
Yeah.
So turn 1 Thoughtseize. Okay, if you want to play your opponent mulligan to 5, will you turn 1 Thoughtseize or turn 1 Fatal Shooting?
I thought so.
I'll do the Fatal Shooting.
Why?
Because I can Thoughtseize next to it.
Okay.
And my opponent will see more cards.
Okay. So he's gonna keep this. I think it's 4 lands and an odd. Not bad.
I think it's a good hand.
It's another land.
I think it's a bad hand. Is that a crypto or no?
Island? No, it's an
It's an op. Okay, okay,
Just island or opt end of turn.
okay, okay.
2 Field of Ruin, 2 Plains. So we can see Flooded Strand, pass the turn. Oh, I don't want to draw that one.
Cathartic
So no
Reunion.
green mana. So Cathartic Reunion, I would discard. Surely you discard the Bloodgust.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I
So you
wouldn't because I
discard-
can dredge twice using this. Using this
Okay.
left from room. Okay.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that doesn't matter, right? Whoa.
Oh,
Deck was well shuffled,
yeah.
clearly. And a price amalgam there. 5. Double Faithless Looting.
One more.
And we're going again. Thoughtseize. Double price. Okay, 2 price amalgam. Lots of lands. So Kevin needs a green source so he can play his Life from the Loams.
But I don't think it's a priority right now. I think the priority is to return those Bloodgust and Price Amalgam
Okay.
next turn. Because for Archen's side here is either Rest in Peace or Bust.
Mhm.
Right. So returning those two are a priority now
Okay.
for Kevin Tan.
So we're going to see a fetch.
Fetch, I'll say fetch Island opt.
Yep.
Bottom anything else other than Rest in Peace.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see if Sujam agrees with you. But he's now got 4 lands in hand. So this is like a pretty...
No, because if you draw a Rest in Peace, you'll win
Yeah.
the game
Mhm.
on the spot. Your opponent does have a green source.
Yep, so we're going to see opt, scry.
Let's go.
Oh, it's
Okay.
on the bottom. Okay, we're going to try and hit.
Rest
Here
in
we
Peace. Nope.
No, is that another Field of Ruin?
Rest
Yeah.
in Peace.
Oh,
No.
another island. The deck is punishing him.
Oh my god.
All of the basic lands. Just all of the lands in hand. CJ, I'm wondering what he's done wrong.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a Dredge for 5. Prize Amalgam,
Oh,
Bloodgast, Narcomoeba.
Okay,
Okay, this is good. This is good news for Kevin.
Yeah, I think game is almost over. I think Kevin just needs to go with the flow, like
Go with the flow, yeah.
go with the flow and then do dredge things.
And Jan reading it.
Yeah.
No, it's coming back. Yeah, and it does work with Narcomoeba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does work.
This is literally the whole point of the deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it should work.
Dredge Narcomoeba, get a Prized Amalgam.
So
I think this is a pretty uncontroversial point.
no, I think what he's trying to ask whether both are returned or only one.
Ah, I see.
But the thing is, both. I mean, Necromoeba and the Prasmaggum returns at the same time. So I mean, goes to the graveyard at the same time. So it should be returned at the same time also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was under the impression that if you milled an Narcomoeba at any point in your turn, all of the Prized Amalgams.
Yeah,
regardless of whether
yeah.
They were there when the Narcomoeba was put into the battlefield.
That's right.
I'm probably horrendously wrong, and Nick, who will not watch this, will tell me, that I'm an idiot next week for saying that, but it's fine.
It's okay. Mick is the judge. by the
Nick
way.
is a judge.
Yeah. I wouldn't play that land. I wouldn't play that
Do you just
land,
want to have triple blue up?
yeah.
Like,
No,
yeah.
I'll snap and opt. Because that's how I
Oh, I see, okay.
will win this game.
How you get back to...
Yeah, or unless
the rest of
he's thinking about Terminus. So if he snap and opt, he can't Terminus.
Yep.
So he's saving it for next turn, I guess.
The Terminus definitely the high variance play, right? Just hoping for the Terminus.
I mean, if you have 4 in your deck, it's not a high variance.
Yeah. We're going to see a Field of
It's like you
Ruin.
constantly get it.
Well, if you have 4 in your deck, right, there's a 70% chance of getting one in your hand on
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, the thing is, Ashen doesn't have any in his turn.
Yep.
Yep.
An island for Zhejiang there. Tell you what, there's some great basic land choices going on in this match as well. Some inspired choices. Kevin, we're going to see a Bloodgast coming in off that land.
So
And he's going to say, I'm going to tap 2. There's 8 damage from the conflagrate.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 15 damage in total, so Narcomoeba, and then the prized amalgams.
Yeah, 8 plus.
Yeah,
8
8
plus
plus
6.
7.
Yeah, 8 plus 7. That's 15.
Yeah. So down to 4 life, Zijan. So it's now rest in peace or bust, right?
No.
It's literally
You
all
need
terminus.
Terminus first and then rest in peace.
So the draws have to line up perfectly.
So, yeah, because Ascend now is at 4.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't. You'll be dead anyway.
Yeah, if you go rest in peace. No.
Okay,
no.
you need a
Terminus.
terminus.
Oh, it's a basic planes.
Okay,
Look at him posturing. He's just posturing so confidently of the cryptic command. I love it. He's like, I got this. I got this. Gonna see a dredge 5 here from Kevin. Oh, it doesn't
You're
even
dead.
need to attack.
You're
Doesn't
dead.
even need to attack.
No, you need to attack once.
No, he milled 2, didn't he?
No, 1.
I milled 1. Oh,
He
sorry.
made a tosses.
Ah, sorry. Down to 1.
That was the 1.
Swing with the whole team. Commit to it.
No, you need. Yeah. I think Ashen.
Look at him like lining up the blocks. No,
He needs a snap and opt and
Path to XR
no and terminus off the top.
and Terminus Decay.
Yeah.
So that's his hand.
Yeah.
So you can see Snapcaster,
Ops. Let's go. One time.
Scry. No, he
Nope.
doesn't like it. Come on.
Slam. Nope.
Oh, it's another land. Kevin. Getting there. You know, if you go look at Zijan's deck now, you're going to see like all 4 Terminus and all 2 Rest in Peace like right at the bottom of the deck. But it's just one of those variance draws, right? You know,
Yeah.
Mulligan to 5.
Okay, you mulligan to 5. Okay, you don't keep any interaction. You don't draw any interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you don't get to play magic. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Anything
yeah.
else you want to talk about? Like
No.
other than
That's it for. I think that's it for round 2.
okay.
So we've got about 15-minute break before the next round. So we're going to be back in 15 minutes or so. So stay tuned. Before we go, just to let you know, you can find out everything you need to know about the Greg Games 2018 Invitational at www.greggames.com. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/GregGames. You can watch replays of all our modern streams and all our monthly tournaments on youtube.com/GregGames. And then we're on all social media as well, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter.
It's more than modern.
I don't know what else are on MySpace, probably.
Mm.
Bebo, is that a thing? High Five. Some sort of like East Asian ones. I don't know anything about WeChat. Maybe we're not on WeChat. I don't know. Can't confirm that. But we're there, so you know, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us. If you're in Singapore and want to come and buy some cards, play some Magic, come hang out with us. What's the address? 83 Club Street. Is that what it is?
83 Club Street.
83 Club Street. Right in the heart.
0401. Yeah.
We're on the top floor. There's an ogre pointing either way. Yeah, we're going to be back in 15 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Ogre Games. It's more than modern. I go Ogre Games. It's not like got to enunciate it. Grey Ogre Games. Grey with an E. My name is Mick. I am one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Romantic, isn't it?
Shut up and sit down.
Are we on?
Yep, we are on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to round 3 of More Than Modern at Greg Games, the road to the Greg Games 2018 Invitational. I'm one of your hosts, James Church-Morley, alongside a special guest. We've got Greg Games 2017 Invitational 5th to 6th place finisher Ilham. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I tell you what, there is a storm happening outside at the
Are
moment.
you serious?
And I can see it. I can see the lightning. Like we have a. For those who haven't been down to the shop, there's a sort of a back room in the shop. Ah, wow! Look at this start from Aaron. Turn 1 Spy of Industry, 5 artifacts, and you can hear the crowd laughing at the table. This is a big game right here. Murray's like, yeah, I'll play an expedition map. That's fine. That's cool. Steel Overseer right here. Gonna tap that. 2 mana. Steel Overseer. Okay, attack you for 2.
Is this game 2?
This is game 1.
No, I mean
We're going to game 2.
we're going to game 2. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, Chalice is just
Chance
way too
is good.
slow.
Walking Ballista.
No, Chalice is just way too slow.
Too
Just-
slow. You're
Yeah.
just dead. You're just dead.
Yeah, there's a storm outside, man.
Yeah, I can hear the water filtering through the
Oh,
pipe.
okay, there's a pipe there.
This is at the pipe.
Yeah. It's inside.
Good.
So
I
you.
thought I was worried. I was like, oh no, we've got a
No.
leak. So we're going to see a chalice for 1.
I don't think it matters anymore.
You don't think it matters?
Yeah.
And a walking blister for... Oh, chalice for 0. No?
That's too late.
But he got rid of the... Yeah, and that's interesting. So, signal pest...
Is this a matter of foiling your deck? Like
Yeah, I know. So Aaron,
like
I think we
if you foil your deck, you always get
the top four.
the good draw.
I
right?
see. Is that right? Is that what Aaron's so good at?
Yeah.
Magic? Yeah, serious foiling. It's a real commitment when you've got like the Masterpiece Ornithopters.
Mm.
That's a real commitment. You know, that's a man who's like, I'm really this is what I want to play for the rest of my life, forever and ever. We see a Mastery Shaper for Merly. Aaron down to 13, and we're going to see an attack for
I think it's
Many.
15.
yeah.
No, it's more than 15.
Oh, we're going to see a Mastery Shaper on one of the Memnites, presumably. Yeah, I'm going to tap that. Everyone's going to get another counter. I'm going to take 2 Signal Pests.
Plus
3.
Battle Cry, right?
Yeah. So how much is that?
12.
12. Okay, so down to 1, and then a Galvanic Blast to the face.
If I'm not wrong, is it
Oh,
12?
we're going to see a Rowdy Smasher go to hand, and
No, okay.
another Springleaf Drum. Embringer the draw from early. Oh, so slow, and he's just seen enough. He just doesn't want it.
Okay. Does all his dust works in that board? No, right?
No,
No. Okay.
they're not coloured.
Yeah.
So all his dust's 7 mana sorcery, tribal sorcery Eldrazi that says sacrifice all coloured permanents.
Okay.
Sacrifice all coloured permanents by
Okay.
artifacts are non-coloured.
Okay.
A quick win for Aaron there. Yeah, and this seems like a deck that the Eldrazi deck really struggles against.
Yeah.
Unless they can get an Oblivion Stone down on turn 3.
I think this is like those goldfish versus goldfish kind of
Yeah.
matchup, where the one who has the better start will win.
Mm-hmm.
But saying that Eldrazi Tron is the slower deck,
Mm-hmm.
and you've seen time to time the faster deck will always win the matchup. Yeah.
Yeah. And you see Merely Batterskull, that's coming out, not interested. Too slow.
I think how he needs to play is to just cast a Basilisk Collar,
Okay.
put it on a creature, just swing.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you put it on the Walking Ballista or the
Yeah.
Endbringer, then you ping everything. You know?
Good combo, that one.
Yeah.
That's a good combo. Yeah, we see Ratchet Bombs, Chalices.
I don't like Chalice.
Sorcerer's
I don't
Spyglass,
like Sorcerer's Spyglass.
Walking Whale. That looks like a Consulate. That's too slow. That's way too slow. 5 mana Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Consulate.
Consulate Sky Ship?
Yeah.
No. Was it? Sky Sovereign. Sky
Sky
Sovereign.
Sovereign, yeah. It was like niche play in Standard back in the day. It was like a sideboard card, right? In the mid-range decks that were like, I'll play it and I'll get deal 3 damage, and then
It was a Glory Bringer before Glory Bringer was printed.
yeah, and then if I can crew it, then brilliant. And nice die. It's a really quick clock as well, like a 6
Yeah.
And then it's seen, so it's migrated to modern very, very slowly at like a glacial pace. So some of the big mana decks have been playing 1 in the sideboard as like a creature trumper. I can play it and I can lightning bolt your creature immediately, and then if I can untap and crew, I can get another one, and hopefully I'm a 6/5 fly carried me to victory. Yeah, it looks cool. I will say that. If I could have a flying vehicle, it would look like Sky Sovereign.
I prefer to have what's the other one?
of
The one who is banned. The one is banned.
Yeah.
The loot one.
Yes.
Smuggler's Copter.
Smuggler's Copter, yeah. So what is it, like 2 mana crew 1, 3
2 mana crew 1, 3/3. Yeah. So
blocks
it's
when it blocks. Why do you get to loot when it blocks? That doesn't make any
wizards.
sense. I understand like attacking.
Yeah.
I think that Magic players have been trained that whenever they
Okay, yeah. I remember last time when this is legal in standard, I was playing. Okay, there's two decks to play in standard last time. There's blue white Flash, and green black Delirium.
Yeah, it's like the Grim Flayer.
The Grim Flayer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you have
Last
those big stuff on, and you end the game with Emrakul.
Yep.
So I'm on those side. So every time I see a Smuggler Sculptor on my opponent's turn 2 play, I was like, okay, if I don't draw Ishkana, you know the 3/5
spider.
the spider.
More spiders
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
it come- if you have delirium,
I will lose the game.
Yeah.
Like lose the game.
Straight
Lose the
yeah.
game. That's how good it is.
It is. It was a little bit too good.
Yeah.
So I did wonder. You know, they banned so many cards in that standard, right? They banned like at the time. And there's the thunder.
Yeah.
Good old Singapore. So they banned a ton of cards. And I did think that after the last round of bannings, I wondered if Smuggler's Copter could, come back at that point.
No, I
So you
don't
still
think
think it's
so.
too
I
good?
think it's too good.
Still think it's too good.
And also, it has rotated out, and yeah, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but I'm, in the last throes of Amonkhet block, I'm wondering if they could have just like gone, well, let everyone play with Smuggler's Copter for a little while. Like, how bad could it be?
No, it will
Everyone
be.
was playing mono red.
Yeah, so the mono red will just play Smuggler's
You can
Copter.
play Smuggler's Copter. Okay.
Yeah. So like, the sequencing is like turn 2 Smuggler's Copter, turn 3, the other card, band card, let's go. The Rampaging Ferocity.
Yeah, Rampaging Froster.
Then you lose the game.
Yeah.
Cause you can't play a creature to
Yep.
block it, and every time you play a creature, you
Take
things
damage.
take damage. Yeah. You can't gain life also.
So, also Smuggler's Copter like so good in Kaladesh draft. So
Yeah.
good. Just like why? Why it's so good.
Mm.
And we see game 2 here kicking off with a muted start for Aaron. Only 3 permanents on turn 1. as
I think
opposed
this is
to
more of a fair game.
the old fair
Yeah.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
Murley's cheating on mana. Aaron's playing like all of his spells, cranial plating. Okay, stuff's happening.
Okay, not Tron.
Notron, we've got a Sanctum Begin. Tap
Thought Not
4
Seer.
mana. Thought Not Seer. Let's see what you've got.
Take your
And we're going to see
Beaumont Courier?
Beaumont Courier, another cranial plating, and a. So, Beaumont Courier as well.
Boker is a legacy card.
Yeah.
It's a legacy card. Yeah.
Do you just play it to get more artifacts for your cranial plating,
I
knowing you're not going to attack
can you
with
equip?
it?
You can equip to the one of the dudes, right? So equip one if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
So I will equip to the Smuggler's Sculptor. No, yeah, to this one because
Okay.
I have one land in my hand.
Yep.
I'll attack with it and then
Mhm.
put one card on underneath the Smuggler's Sculptor. It's,
Underneath the Beaumont
Beaumont
Courier,
Courier,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
but you don't have a red mana. That's
No, he
okay.
doesn't have a red
Yeah,
mana, so
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just going to trade for the Thought Not Seer, and then Aaron's going to draw a card as well. And we're going to see him play another Signal Pest. Okay. So he's got the Air Force going now.
Mm.
And with the cranial plating, that could be big. But we're going to see a Reality Smasher. Murray says, okay, if you can raise, I can raise
Time to
harder.
smash.
Yeah, that's 8 damage there. Aaron down to 9.
Okay. I think Aaron needs to win via infect, like one shot infect win the game.
Okay.
I think that's how he wins.
So he's taking 8 damage next turn from Reality Smasher. And the Matter of
you,
Shapes.
you can block the Matter Reshaper. Let's say you
Mhm.
equip it.
Oh,
Okay.
let's do it,
Okay.
let's
I
do it,
think that's how he wins this game.
So, did you
So
just
he
say-
blocked one. He blocked the Matter Reshaper, or he blocks. Yeah, he needs to block the Matter Reshaper,
Okay.
and then next turn pump, block again,
Mhm.
pump. Then it keeps going until you have little.
Okay.
I think that's how he needs to win. But since Aaron is a more experienced Affinity player, I think he's going the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Morality top decks another.
It's a second Tron piece.
Mm,
Inconsequential. He has a Wormcoil engine hand at an Expedition map. So he could Expedition map, crack it, go get his get tower, and then have
but
Wormcoil
yeah,
next
but he
turn.
can't play it this turn. That's the thing.
No, he can't play it this turn.
Yeah, so you need to
there's
play
nothing he can play. I mean, if you're Aaron, do you just go down to 1? Do you just not block and just go down to 1?
I think that's.
Well, he's-
yeah, I think.
He's left
Yeah.
the Ornithopter black, right? to block. Otherwise, he would have attacked because he would have got triggers from the Signal Pest. Yeah, that's another 2 points of damage.
Mm.
So the question is, yeah, he's going to block. So I think he's done the maths that if I block here, I still have...
Lethal next in.
Yeah, so we're going to see... Yeah, take 5, go down to 4. Murray Expedition map.
No, I don't think he should play an expedition map unless he forgets to. Unless he forgets that he played a land distant. I think he forgets. Yeah. I think he forgot about it.
And the storm the storm outside is ferocious
Yeah.
as the combat inside now. It's and he's got an Eldrazi Temple.
Okay, you know what? I think that's 8. That's 10, right?
Oh, well, it definitely is now.
Yeah.
Mox Opal. We're going to play a Springleaf Drum. Okay. So the cranial plating is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Fire up the Blinkmoth Nexus. Going to Ghost Quarter the Blinkmoth Nexus. Get a mountain.
One, two, three, four.
I still think that's enough, isn't it?
five,
If he activates the Steel
6.
Overseer.
Yeah.
So the cranial plating is going to be 1,
Because
2,
last
3,
time it
4,
was
5,
8,
6,
so 9, 11, right?
7 from the cranial plating. Signal Pest. Yeah, I think they're counting. And Murray's gone. You've got me. Tap it to, yeah. And Murray says that's it. Wow. That was an absolute... That was a quick one. That's what we were expecting in the linear combo versus linear combo matchup. But congratulations to Aaron Chu, who took down Murray in 2 very, very quick games. We're going to call it a night here. No more matches to feature. So we're just going to say, thanks very much for spending your Wednesday evenings with us and sharing the joy of Magic the Gathering with us. You can find all of our stuff at GregorGames.com, the website for more information about the 2018 Invitationals. Facebook.com/GregorGames, YouTube.com/GregorGames, where we have all of our videos that we've got. We're on all social media: Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. You can find us there. And if you're in Singapore, you can come down to 83 Club Street, where the shop is, and come and hang out and say hi to the guys who work here. Ilham, thanks very much for standing in at last minute for Mick.
No worries,
He'll
man.
be back next week. Been good to
Hopefully.
have your expert insights in the booth. And thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
Bye bye.